That leads us into our short shots, 2 truths and a CGI. So this is like 2 truths and a lie robot edition, and we won't be talking about Google Glass anymore. And as a shout out to Google Glass, thank you panelists, thank you Elise Hugh for putting together a discussion-worthy panel. I enjoyed hearing you all talk. But the way that we'll play this game is we're going to go around the table and share each of us 3 examples of robots, 2 that actually exist in real life and 1 that we've made up. And then we'll see who the winner is. Last time we played a Truths and a Lie style game, Addie took the crown, so she's the one to beat.
I feel like I lost that.
No. You were the firm, clear winner. Good. So I'll start out. Okay, these are the robots. Are y'all ready? The swine flu robot sweats, moans, and cries, all in the name of science. It's supposed to help doctors diagnose and treat H1N1, and the robot will even stop breathing and die, quote unquote, if improperly cared for. Okay, so that's 1 robot. Okay, this is the second robot. The Copulatron robot, I hope I'm saying that correctly, the Copulatron robot, available in both genders, sleeps with a human subject. It has temperature and audio sensors that respond to the person's vocal cues and blood pressure to help researchers better understand human sexual health. So the Copulatron. Okay, and finally, Boston Dynamics Petman robot walks like a person, wears sneakers, and can even sweat. The Terminator-like machine was built to test chemical protection clothing for the U.S. Army. Okay, so you've got the swine flu robot, the Copulatron, and the Petman robots. Which is the lie, Addie and Peter?
I'm going to go with the copulation robot.
The copulation robot. Okay.
As the lie.
As the lie.
That's where I was leaning to, but just so we don't guess the same thing, I'll say the swine flu robot is the one that I think is my lie there.
Are those your final answers?
Yes.
Addie wins.
Oh my
gosh! Unfortunately, we don't have...
I should have stuck with my instinct there. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have a copulation robot.
See, and I thought for sure you were actually going to win that one, Peter.
Google,
That's a good one,
I haven't patented this idea.
Yeah.
It's all yours.
So, with as much money as the sex industry, has, I'm sure somebody's working on it.
On its way. I actually didn't fact check to see if there wasn't actually a robot that will sleep with you. So it could be out there, but
well, we haven't even talked about her throughout this conversation, which
that's
maybe
so
we
true.
should. Yeah.
That's so true. Maybe it was lurking in the back of my mind. Okay, Addie.
All right, I don't have nearly as detailed descriptions as yours, so I'll just read them off. Okay, the first one is a robot that will clean up after your backyard chickens. As every backyard chicken person has known, that's the worst part of having chickens. The second option is a robotic stand-up comedian. Oh. And the third is a robotic valet that will park your car.
Oh. Okay, well, since we've already got the car that drives, I think that the robotic valet might be true. What was the second one?
The stand-up comedian.
The stand-up comedian. I think I'm just going based on Addie and what she wants in her life. I think she would most like to have a robot that cleans up after her chickens, so I'm going to vote that to be the lie.
That's pretty much where I was leaning on original instinct here, too. And since I betrayed my original instinct and got it wrong last time, I'm going to stick with it.
Good. Well, I'm a terrible liar because you guys are right.
Point for Peter and Tolly. It's a dead heat.
But yes, I was very surprised to see the stand-up comedian and the robotic valet that is in action right now. You drive into parking garages and it parks your car, and you just go and program it and say, "This is my car that I want," and it's not a robot in which we. This is what I think is interesting about robots. It's not actually like a human-like robot who's driving your car. It's a system of almost like elevators for your cars that then take it around. So it's a machine, but it's not a I'm driving your car to a spot.
Okay. Yeah. And the stand-up comedian, does it perform?
Yes.
Is it booked?
Dada,
does it have gigs?
Dada is her name, and she made her debut in 2010 at a TED Talk.
Whoa. Yeah. Is she funny?
I need to go watch a YouTube clip to find out.
We'll be the judge of you, Dada.
Right.
Okay, Peter, your robot sir.
Okay, but all of these are ones that have positive and negative aspects to them, which I guess probably most robots do. But there's a robot that can solve the Rubik's Cube in about 30 seconds.
Finally.
But okay. the downside is that there are actually humans that can do it faster. So that's questionable as to whether that's
the use value there.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, there's it's sort of taking off from the one you mentioned earlier, the vacuuming. Mm-hmm. What's that one called again?
Roomba.
Roomba, yeah. So this is one that does windows. And it would seem to be more useful because that's the task that nobody wants to do.
And dangerous.
Yeah, well, but this is the downside is that this robot has been known to break windows at times. So there's
a little overzealous.
There's some problems here. Yeah. The third one is a robot that plays the violin, which is probably not that difficult, maybe not that useful, but could be kind of cool. But the downside is that this particular robot only knows one song. It's the Land of Hope and Glory, a British patriotic song.
Oh,
so it's pretty limited.
That's a good one, Peter. What was the first one again?
The first one was the Rubik's Cube solving robot.
All right, I'm going to say the window washer is the lie.
Window washer. I feel like I've heard of the violin playing robot before. The window washer we would probably have that at our house. Nobody likes to wash the windows. And the first one was the Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
I am going to go with the Rubik's Cube. I don't know why. I sniff a lie there, Peter.
The Rubik's Cube is actually true. It's the window washer. So Addie's winning again.
Again.
Addie again.
My goodness. We're going to have to get you a tiara, a crown, something or maybe we'll just buy you a beer.
I played a lot of Boulder Dash growing up.
So you know where the liars are in the room.
We actually used to play, before Boulder Dash came out, we just used to play the dictionary game. Opening up the dictionary, finding words that were real, and then making up words and pitching it around.
Because your family were dorks.
Hippies.
Well, congratulations, Addie. Thank you for playing Two Truths and a CGI.